to my channel and Happy New Year's! This is the first video I'm posting in 2019. I know it's been a super long time. I haven't posted since last year. Get it? Because it's the new year! Happy New Year! Anyways, if you're new, hi, my name's Light. That's what I call people that watch my channel. Little light bulbs. It's pretty cute and I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. While you're subscribing, make sure to give me a thumbs up because it really helps my channel. And while you're at it, you should go ahead and follow me on Instagram because it's my favorite social media and I'm super active on it and I post polls on it that end up in videos like this. So, now that the formalities are out of the way, let's get down to the magic. So far in my personal spiritual journey, I have been most drawn to Wicca. So that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about today. But I don't know if I consider myself like full-blown Wiccan because I am pretty eclectic. I don't really worship any deities and I'm not completely sure about my path yet, but I know I practice witchcraft. So just a little background, I've always been really interested in religion and spirituality and the occult and nature. So I think that's why I'm most drawn to Wicca, being it's a nature-based religion. And I think a lot of people nowadays are drawn to Wicca specifically because let's not lie to ourselves, Wicca's become pretty trendy. Like you can buy Wicca books in like Spencer's and Hot Topic and pretty much any gift shop now, which to some may be kind of annoying and cringy, but to me I think it's really dope because that literally means that the world as a whole is finally waking up to the reality of existence or something like that. It is a little cringy and problematic for white sage to be sold at Forever 21, but I think we're just gonna take the loss. But anyways, I've been doing rituals for a really long time before I even considered it to be witchcraft. And I've always been into astrology, so I was always kind of aware of like the cycles of the moon and things like that. So I had a good start before I actually got into Wicca. I first started researching more into witchcraft and Wicca about a year ago, so I'm still fairly new. And if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you're even newer, so I'm gonna try to bridge the gap a little bit from not being a witch to being a witch. Everyone practices different. No one's beliefs are the same as someone else's. Spirituality in general is a very personal path. So it's really cool that you're watching videos like this, but any video or belief-based video you watch, just take what you can from it, get all the little pieces that you like, and then mash it all together into your own thing. Don't follow exactly what everyone says because everyone practices different and you are going to practice much different than I do or anyone else on the internet does. So the number one thing you have to practice witchcraft is yourself. Sounds simple, sounds too good to be true, but you are the magical being. You are the flame that ignites the match, so to speak. So you already have everything you need to practice witchcraft. Real shit, guys. Human consciousness is the most powerful thing in the entire universe. And it's really great to have tools like crystals and incense and candles and things like that to help you, but nothing in this entire world is going to make magic happen besides you. You are the magic. I can pretty much guarantee that if you ask anyone who practices witchcraft what you need to practice witchcraft, they're going to say, all you need is you, because it's true. Your intention is very powerful, so you just have to believe in what you're doing. You have to want to be doing this and you have to kind of make an effort. The next most important thing, in my opinion, is you have to meditate daily. I literally annoy everyone in my life about this so much because even if you're not into witchcraft, guys, please meditate. Meditation is so easy. Literally anyone can do it. You're already on YouTube. After this video, just type in guided meditation. It takes 10 minutes. They walk you through everything. It's so easy, so simple, and it will make such a huge difference, guys. I swear to you, meditation is what sets successful people apart from not successful people. And if you're able to, again, this is completely optional, you can meditate with crystals or mala beads. You can get crystals pretty much anywhere. Like I was saying, they sell them in like Spencer's and Hot Topic and Forever 21, or there's a million places online that you can find crystals at. You don't need a million of them. Even now, I don't have a bunch of crystals. Like I think I have like 3 or 4 of them. I'm not a very crystal oriented witch, but even if you are, you don't have to start out with a bunch of them because there are a bunch of them. I would just pick one that you're drawn to, that you think is pretty, and just hold it while you meditate. Super easy. If I had to, I would recommend a clear quartz crystal because it's like really universal, covers a lot of bases. But seriously, guys, please meditate. I beg you. Next, of course, you have to study. So since you're watching this video, I'm assuming you already started studying, which is dope. Keep it up. Watch all the Wicca videos. There's so many amazing Wicca YouTubers and there's so much information on the internet. Like the internet is going to be your best friend because books are great, but books cost money. And if you already have the internet, use it. If you are able to get books, try to get an assortment of old Wicca books and New Age Wicca books. Also, I think it's very important to take notes. I don't really know how you can practice this without taking notes because, like I was saying, there's so much information. Like, I don't know how you would remember it all. Like with all the different rocks, all the different crystals, all the different incense, all the different plants. Like there's no way you can remember it all. Unless you're like a genius, then more power to you. And taking notes will get you started on your Book of Shadows. I personally don't have a Book of Shadows yet because when I take notes, I am very messy. So my notes are scattered over like 4 different notebooks. They're on my laptop. It's just everywhere. So I'm waiting to make my Book of Shadows because I want my Book of Shadows to be pretty and nice and coherent. So as I learn stuff, I just take a bunch of random notes and then I'm going to compile them all one day into a nice, pretty Book of Shadows. Next, try to do one magical thing a day. So that would include spells and rituals, of course, but in the event you don't really know how to do those yet or you don't have the time, I'm gonna give you guys a couple little things that I do to keep in tune with my own magic every day. Number 1, meditate. Yes, I'm sorry, I had to say it again. Please meditate every day. 2, take a bath. This one sounds a little silly, but honestly, it's my favorite thing to do. I go all out when I take baths, guys. Like, I have Epsom salt, I have bath bombs, I got bubbles, I play peaceful piano music in the background, and then after all that, when it's finally time to get out, I don't get out of the bathtub as it's draining. As the water's draining, I visualize the water taking away something that I intend to release, like stress or fear or heartbreak or whatever it is that you're wanting to release that day. And usually I'll make up some like cutesy little rhyme to say over and over again as the water is draining. One that I use a lot is as the water goes down, so does my frown. It's silly, but it's nice, it's cute, I like it. So yeah, I visualize the water is washing away whatever thing I'm trying to release. It's literally my favorite little personal care ritual to do, and I kind of do it a lot. You can simplify this one too and just do it like while you're showering and imagine the water's washing away something. Another little thing that you can do is light some incense while you're journaling. Just like crystals, there are a million different types of incense, so I would just pick one that you like and that you're drawn to. If I had to, I would recommend amber, frankincense, or dragon's blood because they're pretty universal. They can be used for anything. And speaking of journaling, you should journal. Every morning when I'm journaling, I write down 3 affirmations that I want for the day. So I'll say things like, today is going to be productive and peaceful, or today I will love myself more unconditionally than I did yesterday. Things like that. Another quick and easy thing to do is when you're about to eat or drink something, thank the thing that you're about to eat or drink. Show gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful human emotions. Emotion itself can literally change the DNA structure of matter. So showing gratitude and showing love for something that you are about to literally ingest and take the energy from, it changes that so then you are ingesting love and gratitude. Especially if you eat meat or dairy, I would do this. Bless your food. Thank your food. It's really important and it really makes a difference because the things that these animals go through is very negative. It makes them very sad. It makes them very afraid. And energy doesn't just go away, guys. So you're literally eating that fear and that sadness unless you bless it. This is in no way condoning you to eat meat or dairy, but if you do, make sure to bless it. Next, if you're able to, you can set up an altar. I have mine right over there. I've made 3 videos about my altar and they should be in the same playlist as this one, so you can go check it out and I'll link it down below. An altar is just a space where you keep all your magical items and you do all your magical stuff. Starting out, your altar doesn't have to be fancy because, like I said, your altar is filled with like the things that you use. So starting out, you're not gonna really be sure what you personally use. So in my first Wicca altar video, I put together an altar with a bunch of stuff that I ended up never using. So I really recommend starting out basic, like 1 type of incense, 1 crystal, 1 candle, and that'll pretty much get you by. Lastly, I recommend getting some app or finding a way to keep track of the cycles of the moon. The moon plays a huge part of what's going on here on Earth. The 2 most important things to be aware of, in my opinion, is the full moon and the new moon. Being aware of when these things are help you like plan out your spells and rituals to make them more effective. Lastly, I'm going to end this video, guys, with the Wiccan slogan, if harm's done, do what you will. This includes yourself, guys, so take care of yourself, respect yourself, love yourself, and do the same for your surroundings. Every single person in this world is a magical being, and we all have so much power to manifest our own realities. Hope this video was helpful, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.